So, oftentimes when my clients come in to me, they come in complaining of neck pain. And after I have massaged them, I can make a general assessment as to why they're having neck pain. Oftentimes, what happens is we sit in front of a computer for 6 to 8 hours a day. Then we come home, and if you're a mother, you are in front of the stove, you're cooking, you're washing dishes. If you're a dad, you're either playing on your telephone, you're playing with the kids, or you're driving a lot. But oftentimes, just generally as humans in society these days, everything that we do, we kind of do in this nature. We're protracted, we're anteriorly moving. We're always doing this in some form or fashion. And you can't really see, but you always just kind of have your hands in front of you. You're never really always back like this. You're always kind of doing something like this. Anyway, so what happens is when you're doing that, when you're in this motion, your neck and everything surrounding it comes up and in. And if you notice, what happens when you do that is you start getting a hump in the back of your neck. When I massage you, what I do is when I come up through the back of your neck and you're lying down on the table, I can feel that there is an accumulation of tissue. That accumulation of tissue is muscle fibers, more than likely, more often than not, muscle fibers that have accumulated because when you're not always in a natural position with your neck, when we're always like this, hunched over something, the body assumes that that position is actually, over a period of time, an injury. So what happens is the body starts laying down muscle fibers to protect that area. But unfortunately, the muscle fibers aren't laying down nice and smooth the way natural muscle fiber lays down in general, just normal everyday instances. Those muscle fibers lay down really crosswise like a bird's nest. If you see the bird's nest, it's nicely braided and very well put together, very complex. Well, what happens when those muscle fibers lie down really complex in our body, blood is unable to get to the area. Therefore, you're not getting oxygen to the area, and your muscles need blood and therefore oxygen in order to perform properly. So what then happens is your body continues to assume that you are being injured in that area and continues to lay down muscle fibers. And then you start having a really huge hump. Well, what is also happening at the same time is your neck keeps moving forward and that hump keeps getting bigger and bigger. At the same time, your head is only supposed to weigh about 10 pounds naturally. Well, as it keeps moving forward and you keep hunching over, the head is assumed to be 12 pounds on the body, and then 15 pounds on the body, and then 20 pounds. And you know I'm true because you see old people hunched over like this all the time. What's happening is they are not cleaning up that area around the neck. They're not swiping out those muscle fibers. They're not straightening out those muscle fibers so that blood can get to the area. Therefore, oxygen can get to the area and therefore heal properly. So that's why you always hear me talking about cupping. I love cupping because cupping goes in and without any pressure, without any deep tissue massage, it goes in with negative pressure and releases those muscle fibers, releases fascia, which is connective tissue, which is lying over the muscle, kind of gluing it together and kind of preventing it from actually moving. Goes in, releases all of that, brings in new blood, therefore brings in oxygen and heals the area, begins to heal the area. Then your massage therapist will then go in and apply the proper techniques. Now, here's the thing. Most people aren't going to go see their massage therapist as much as they need to. If you have an injury, if you're feeling pain, if you are not moving like you used to move, you are supposed to be seeing your massage therapist 3 times a week. Yes, 3 times a week until you get back to full range of motion and are pain-free. That could be anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. It could, depending on the area, it could be 8 weeks. Here's what you're supposed to be doing, though, in that period of time. You're actually supposed to be doing self-care at home. Most of you don't do the self-care at home. Most of you don't stretch like your massage therapist tells you to stretch. Most of you don't move the head around like your massage therapist tells you to move your head around. But there is something really, 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 really easy that you can do. You can simply just lie on your bed, and when you're lying on your bed, let your head hang over. And what you're actually doing is retraining those posterior back muscles to go back where they belong while opening and stretching the anterior neck muscles that are shortened from always being down in this position. Now, what you're supposed to do is let your head lie over the side of the bed for up to 5 minutes twice a day. That's all you have to do. So before you wake up in the morning, all you have to do is lie your head over the edge of the bed. That's my cat. She's crazy. Lie your head over the edge of the bed for up to 5 minutes. Now, when I say up to 5 minutes, that means if you start this tonight, you're probably only going to be able to let your head hang over the edge of the bed for about a minute, 2 minutes. If you're really fancy, you might can get up to 3 minutes. But tomorrow morning when you go to hang your head over the edge of the bed, your neck is going to resist. But you're going to keep moving forward. Because muscle holds memory. So when you try to make the body do something different, the body's going to resist because muscle holds memory. Keep hanging your head over the edge of the bed until you can get it there comfortably, twice a day, up to 5 minutes a day. Now, you're supposed to be going to see your massage therapist. I know that sometimes affordability is a factor. So what you can do is go see a massage therapist who offers cupping. Cupping is very affordable. You can oftentimes get it in addition to your massage. Cup the back of this area, and that will help break up those layers of tissue, those muscle fibers that are lying in there like a bird's nest, like knotted up yarn. Get that knocked out, and that will really increase your effectiveness at healing that area. Now, if you're interested, I can offer you cupping services in addition to massage for a small hourly fee. But I am going to tell you that if you are serious, you are going to have to set up a treatment plan. So when you're ready, reach out to me, Honey Dozier, LMT, 502-387-9303.